All right, so in this next video, I want us to look at the run script function. So we are expected to be provided the script, okay? And instead of simply executing or outputting executing script, what we want to do is to read in the script. Okay, so let's read in the script. Right? So it's not that complicated. However, it takes us it brings us one step closer to our ultimate goal. Since for us to execute a program, we need to have the program in our computer's memory. So that's easy enough. In Go, I'm gonna simply use the os.read file. Okay, function. I'm going to pass in the name, which is script. Okay, and what it returns is the byte slice and an error if there's any. So let's save that. So I'm going to say source code bytes. Okay, and error. Alright, so os.read file will read in the entire contents of our file, of our provided file, into memory. Okay, let's check for error. Okay, so if you have a problem, we'll simply return error. So let's come up here, okay, and specify that we will return an error. Okay. Great. So with that out of the way, we'll come down here. If there are no errors, then we'll simply convert our source code bytes to a string. All right. So we'll take the bytes and we'll convert it to a string. Okay. And finally, let's just print that string. Okay. And for a comparison, well, okay, we need to return nil. Okay, since there would not have been any error. All right. So for comparison, let's also print the byte slice. Okay. All right. To see what that looks like. Okay. And of course here, if you call run script, let's just say error. Okay. Error, not nil. Then we'll just exit. Okay, with 1. All right. All right. So everything looks okay. Let's run it. So what I did, I went ahead and I created this file here. Okay, hello.glocks, which just has these 4 lines of code. All right. So let's see what happens. Let's say go build. Okay, and then let's run it. Hello.glocks. Okay, so notice we get the byte array, which is meaningless to us because we can't read bytes, and so we need to convert it to a string. Okay, so let's come back here and let's get rid of this. Save that. Let's build again and let's try again. Okay, so great. We have our string, which you can imagine would be our program. All right, so we've made progress. Of course, this is just the first step. We need to then take that source string and chop it up or break it apart into individual pieces. Okay. All right. So since we're kind of finished with run script, I want us to focus in the next video on the start REPL. Okay, whereby when the user enters the REPL and they start typing the commands at the REPL, we want a way to get that text that is typed in and somehow save it so that we can display it. Okay, so we'll work on this one next. I'll see you in the next video.